Imagine being trapped in a life so bleak, so cruel, that your only escape comes from a single magical fruit. A fruit that defies nature, grows beyond reason, and holds within it an adventure beyond imagination. This is James and the Giant Peach, a story that turns the ordinary into the extraordinary. But this isn't just a whimsical children's tale. Beneath its colorful world lies a dark and haunting beginning. A young boy orphaned in the most tragic way possible, left in the clutches of two wretched aunts. It's a story of loneliness, of cruelty, and of finding family in the most unexpected places. And did you know that when James and the Giant Peach was published in 1961, it was banned in multiple places for its so-called troubling themes? Yet despite the darkness, this book remains a beloved classic, a testament to Roald Dahl's unique ability to mix the macabre with the magical. Today, we're breaking down this incredible journey scene by scene, diving into its most thrilling moments, its hidden messages, and why it continues to captivate readers of all ages. Let's begin. The tragic beginning. James Henry Trotter's life was once filled with love and laughter, until a tragic accident takes his parents away, leaving him in the care of his two cruel aunts, Spiker and Sponge. They treat him like a servant, locking him away from joy and adventure. James is isolated, his days filled with misery, until one fateful encounter changes everything. Every day he dreams of a world beyond the iron gates of his prison-like home, yearning for an escape that seems impossible. But fate has other plans. His aunts are more than just mean. They are grotesque, exaggerated figures of cruelty, relishing in their torment of James. They force him to do grueling chores, feed him meager scraps, and speak to him with nothing but insults and disdain. The house is more of a prison than a home, the outside world, a distant dream. James wonders if he will ever feel happiness again, until the day he meets a mysterious stranger in the garden. The mysterious gift. A peculiar old man appears, offering James a bag of tiny glowing green crystals, whispering promises of extraordinary magic. These are no ordinary objects. They pulse with an eerie energy, a power that could change his life forever. But just as James is about to use them, he trips, and the crystals sink into the ground, vanishing beneath the roots of a withered peach tree. Disappointment washes over him, yet within hours, something incredible happens. A peach, once lifeless, begins to grow and grow and grow. Soon it looms over the garden like a golden planet, drawing curiosity and amazement from the outside world. But for James, it represents something far greater, an opportunity. His aunts, seeing only a way to make money, fence off the peach and charge people to see it. But James, locked inside the house, is denied even the joy of witnessing the marvel he inadvertently created. Then, one night, he gathers his courage and sneaks out to the glowing, pulsing peach, drawn to it as if by fate. He places a hand on its velvety surface and finds an opening. The journey begins. James crawls inside and finds himself in a world beyond his wildest dreams. The pit of the peach is hollow, and within it he meets a group of giant, talking insects. A wise old green grasshopper, a motherly ladybug, a grumpy earthworm, a comically arrogant centipede, a silken spider, and a quiet glowworm. These creatures are more than just characters. They symbolize different facets of personality, and together, they form the first true family James has ever known. They welcome James into their ranks, and just as he starts to understand this new world, the peach suddenly detaches from its stem and rolls away. It crashes through fences, flattens his aunt's house, and barrels into the ocean, setting James and his companions on a journey that will test their courage, wit, and trust in each other. Trials and triumphs. Set adrift on the ocean, James and his new family face towering waves, ravenous sharks, and even sky-bound terrors, like the ominous cloudmen who threaten their survival. But with James's quick thinking and courage, the peach soars above the clouds, tethered by a flock of seagulls, carrying them toward a new destiny. Each encounter with danger is a test of resourcefulness. The sharks threaten to sink them, but James devises a way to attach seagulls to the peach, lifting it into the air. The cloudmen hurl hail and snow at them, forcing them to navigate the skies with precision. Through it all, James learns something vital. He is capable. He is intelligent. He is not just a lonely boy anymore. He is a leader. The journey is more than physical, it is emotional. The once bickering insects come together, forming a bond stronger than circumstance. They share their pasts, their hopes, and their dreams. The centipede's bravado is softened by vulnerability. The earthworm's cowardice hides a quiet bravery, and James, once unsure of himself, discovers that he has the power to take control of his fate. A new home. After an epic journey, the peach lands in the heart of New York City, where James and his companions are met with awe and wonder. The sheer spectacle of a giant fruit descending into one of the world's most bustling cities causes chaos and celebration alike. The peach becomes a monument, and James, once a lonely boy, now has a family, a home, and a story to tell. His days of cruelty are over, replaced with a future of adventure and possibility. Each of his friends finds a place in the city. The grasshopper becomes a musician, the centipede a shoe salesman, the spider a silk artist. And James? He finds happiness among people who love him. The story ends with him inviting other children to sit inside the peach pit, telling them stories of his journey, ensuring that the magic never fades. The meaning behind the magic. But James and the Giant Peach is more than just a fantasy. It's a story of resilience, of escaping oppression, and of the power of found family. Roald Dahl weaves a tale that speaks to the child in all of us, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, wonder and hope can be found. The story is also about transformation. James transforms from a frightened, abused child into a confident adventurer. His companions evolve from mere insects to beloved friends. Even the peach, once just a piece of fruit, becomes a vessel of change, a symbol of possibility. Ultimately, the novel tells us that family is not always the one we are born into, but the one we find. And sometimes, to discover who we truly are, we must take a leap of faith, whether it's climbing into a giant peach or daring to believe in a better future. James and the Giant Peach remains a timeless masterpiece, blending whimsy with deep, emotional themes. It challenges us to see beyond the ordinary and embrace the extraordinary. It invites us to believe in the impossible, to cherish the friendships we find along the way, and to take control of our own destinies. What did you think of this classic tale? Let us know in the comments. Which moment resonated with you the most?